Goff here for Goff Rugby Report, and joined by Monomoy, the rugby cat's going to help me explain to you, the high school rugby player, and maybe the coach and some other people, what's going on with USA Rugby and how does it affect you? Well, we know we're in a lockdown, we've got a pandemic going, so nobody's playing anyway, but when we can get back on the field, how does it change? Yes, the SBOs, so the state-based organizations, they're actually changed their name. They're going to be state governing bodies. This is a good thing because this clarifies perhaps what they're supposed to be doing. A lot of the state-based organizations sprung out of the need to gather and dues to fund an all-star team. That's out the window. We're going to talk about all-stars in a little bit, but that's not really what state governing bodies are supposed to be doing. They should be overseeing safety protocols. They should be liaising with school districts and youth groups and stuff to try and grow the game at the youngest level. And they should be facilitating enjoyment of the game in leagues and stuff like that. That what they have to be doing is driving growth and driving safety. Yeah, that's a big part, in fact, of the new youth and high school council that's going to run the game and oversee it, and then that council will vote for one person to be on the board. So one person on the USA Rugby board. It's more than youth and high school had before. There was one person representing youth and high school and college and club on the board. So now you've got one person just for that constituency, more likely along with college and some youth supporting international athletes, for example, to speak up and defend what they want to do. So that's going to be a good thing. But that entire council's number one job is to get players back on the field, having fun, and playing safely. They're not really worried too much about the championship. They're certainly not worried about cross-border competition. They're not worried about all-star competition. It's not to say they're against it, but the number one thing is they want to get as many players as possible back on the field, having a good time, playing safely, enjoying the game. And really, one of the things haven't we found out is that we don't get to play. That's the hardest thing at all. I mean, it's like, I didn't get to play the championship, something like that. You just don't get to be with your friends, right? You don't get to be with your teammates. That's the thing that's really bothering kids and bothering adults as well who love to play. Yeah, so now, cross-border stuff. There are cross-border leagues around, like the Mid-South Independent Rugby League, something like that. They can still exist. There's nothing to stop them from existing, but it's not going to be the number one job of most state governing bodies to worry about that. That's going to be a group unto themselves. Now, when you expand out to thinking about like the national championship, which is a privately run tournament, it's a great thing. It's a wonderful, I'm a big supporter of it, but they're going to have to work within the new leadership group, and that'll probably give them a little bit more power, a little bit more influence. They could be part of that council without being a